Good morning, it's me. I'm back. I'm Stephanie Flath, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm coming to you live Wednesday morning, March 29, and from my Facebook Live. You can find me every Wednesday right here at my business page. You can find me any other time on my website at dazzledbystamping.com. And I just realized that I didn't do my magic and flip you guys there. Okay, so now you won't see things backwards. See Stampin' Up! Straight. See things the way that I see them. Okay, so let me know when you get on. I'm excited to be here. I have a couple quick cards, and I'm going to refresh my page here so that I can see comments. Okay. Oh, itchy. So today's an exciting day for Stampin' Up! Demonstrators because we get to see the digital version. It says we're having trouble playing this video. Can you guys see it? Oh, now I see it. Okay. Good morning. Hi, Sandy. Hi, Kathy. Okay, good. I'm glad that you can see it. Yeah, so Stampin' Up! Demonstrators can see the online catalog today, and eventually I'll have the retired list for you guys. I always wait until there's a demonstrator every time in the leader Facebook group that I'm part of, that she changes it up and makes it all pretty for us US demonstrators. So we don't have all the, there's just so many things like the French version, and we don't need all those extra lines. So, hi Dot. So anyway, that will be, we get to see the catalog at 3 p.m. today, Eastern time. So it'll be a while. It'll probably be later tonight before I get to, I know that the new catalog is exciting. There's going to be lots of changes, lots of color changes, and, well, I mean, a new catalog. Stampin' Up! Likes to keep things fresh, so there's always going to be new stuff going on. So, so yeah, excited. Okay, so let me see here. I don't remember if there's other things that I need to tell you guys about other than to be watching for, hi Terri, to be watching for the retired list later. I will post it on my blog, and then I will post links to my blog post later today or tonight sometime. Let's see. Other than my clubs, I don't have any classes that are open for registration yet. Let's see. Hi, Jamie. Thank you for joining me. So I have my randomizer all set, so I'm just going to get started with that. And then I'll start showing you things that that I'm going to play with. Okay. So I have it set up here. Oops. I forgot to click the one thing. Sometimes I remember. Hello? Sometimes I remember and sometimes I don't. It's not letting me click it. Oh, there we go. Okay. So I have chocolate and I have an adorable taco card. And Jamie Rose, you won my chocolate. Congratulations, Jamie Rose. Okay. And pick another name and start. Hi, Marlene. And Terry, you won my card. Terry Kosten. Thank you for sharing. All right. So thank you everybody who shared my video. I always appreciate that very much. So in case you're new to me, I draw names from everybody who shared my video and then came back and told me that they shared. I put them in my randomizer. That's what I call it. That's a random name drawer. And so if you share my video today, you'll be entered into the drawing for it for next week. So I need a swig. Hi, Jamie. I got my 2 Jamies on again. Okay, so something to keep in mind, even before you have the retired list, there are things that we know that will be retiring. 99% of the time, Stampin' Up! Does not carry forward designer paper from one catalog to the next. It's happened 2 times that I can think of with 2 different designer papers in the 21 years that I've been demonstrating. So if you have some favorite designer paper, either in the annual catalog or the mini catalog, make sure that you get it now, because as soon as it's on the list, stuff's gonna start disappearing, because people will be like, I have to have that. And once it's gone, it's gone. At this point, things that are going to be on there already, once it's gone, it's gone. Hi, Marcia. Thank you for sharing. So anyway, designer paper is a thing. The current in colors, the oldest in colors, I should say, not the newest. So polished pink, pale papaya, evening evergreen, soft succulent, fresh freesia. Unless those are, like they're put into the current, core collection, they're going to be gone. So like the assortment of designer paper, that too. The assortment of designer paper, which I actually have 3 of right now. The assortment of cardstock, the assortment of markers, all that kind of stuff is going to be going. So those are things that we know that are going to be leaving. Anything having to do with any of the colors that we eventually know are going to be retiring, those will be gone. Ink refills are another one that go quickly because people want to make sure that they can keep their pads juicy. So just keep that sort of thing in mind, and be ready if you haven't already ordered that sort of stuff. So with that in mind, I have a couple designer papers. One card I used at my class last night, and I just thought it was so cool. It's actually I literally used her card as my sample. Linda Pagel, I think, made this card. So it's a masculine card. And again, I'm going to be using the Ready to Ride designer paper. I'll show it to you more when I put it down, but it's cool. And then also, I'm going to be using Abigail Rose designer paper. I used it one other time that I can think of on a live, and it's really subtle and it's pretty, and it just caught my attention yesterday when I was, I was looking for something else. So I'm going to put you down, and I'll show you the designer papers when I have you down. Today, my projects are more about design rather than, designer paper, I guess, rather than specific products. They're really, like, I stamped twice, once on each card. That's it. So I'm totally focusing on designer paper, but also some dies on one of them. So I'm going to put you down. I have to do my magic. I'm going to unbackwards you, upside down you, and then put you down. All right. That should be good. Okay. All right. So the first one that I'm going to do is the one that I did last night. So this is the Ready to Ride. So again, the designer papers they're going to be gone by the time the new catalog comes out. They will not be carried forward in the new catalog unless Stampin' Up! Does another one of their rare exceptions. So this is, I don't know if you can see this or not, it's a specialty paper. This is glossy and it's not metallic, but it's shiny, embossed. The black is embossed on the one side. So I love that side of all these papers. This one side's cool too. That one's just different. Okay, so there's Ready to Ride. So that's what I'm going to be working with. So I got to find my pieces. Okay. So I'm going to put my, oh, I can't put my base together yet. Well, I'm going to do the things that I can do. You're so funny, Dot. I'm sorry for anybody who it makes dizzy. I did think of you when I put it down, Dot, because I know you've done the Wii before. You're such a goof. Okay, so this is just for the inside. I'm not stamping anything inside. People can decide what they want inside or whatever. I'm sorry, I'm mostly a naked insides person. Okay. And then these pieces I'm just going to put together, but I'm not going to put down on my card base yet. So this is definitely a masculine card, and I always love black and basic gray. They're just some sharp colors. Okay, one thing I've not shown you yet, which is amazing. Okay, I'm putting those aside for the moment. Okay, so I'm using basic gray with, oh, where did I put it? Just a sec. Oh no, I don't remember where I put it. I forgot to make sure I had that out. Just a second. I didn't do these pieces specifically because I was gonna show you. Well, that just makes me mad. Sorry, I'm still looking. I do not remember where I put this folder. I'm using an embossing folder, and it's really cool. And I hid it from myself because I forgot that I was going to use it. I sort of cleaned up my area a bit and then put some things away, and some things are just waiting. I'm gonna check one more spot here. I can't show you. I have no idea where it's at. How can that be? Okay, well, I can't do the rest of this card, so that's really good, right? Okay, so the pieces are going to go on here like this with this designer paper. Now, what I wanted to show you was I forgot what it's called even, metal plate? That might be what it's called, metal plate embossing folder. I seriously can't find it. A lot of good it does me to clean if I don't put things where I need them. Well, that's a bust. How? Oh, I found it. Okay. Phew. Thank you, Lord. All right. So here is my the metal plate embossing folder. So this looks diamond plate. I don't think it's called diamond plate. Now I gotta look it up. All right. So I'm just gonna go straight to the back of the mini catalog where everything is. There's dies. Metal plate, page 69. All right, so here's the whole suite. This suite is amazing. I fell in love with it as soon as I saw it. Oh, have a great day, Nancy. Okay, so I'm going to use this. So I have my my two pieces cut here, and I'm going to put them in together. just save time, and there's room. So you can put them in together. So this makes it look like like if you have a, oh, gotcha. Okay. That makes sense. I was just going to say if you have like a metal, any sort of metal, like cabinet or something like that, like I'm picturing on a big tractor trailer or something like that, if they have sort of metal stairs or metal whatever, it looks like that, and it's so cool. No, it's not tire tread. It's different than that. There's tire tread designer paper, but this is not tire tread. This is metal, or as Sandy called it, diamond plate. But in our world, Stampin' Up! World, it's called, this is aiming weird. It's called metal plate. Okay, so look at the texture on this. I just love this. It's amazing. Okay, so because of all this texture, and hi Dina, I didn't remember you getting on. I'm using tear and tape to put this down. So I'm going to put 2 strips here and 2 strips here. I guess that would be 1 strip here and 1 strip here. 2 strips total. Sometimes my words don't come out correctly. Oh wait, I want to do this one first. Okay. Get these backings off. Yeah, I was primping. You were primping? Oh, you didn't. You're just saying you didn't get on here right when I started. All right. So we're going to put this one at this side. And then we'll peel this off and put it to the other side. So I'm just aiming for approximate same border on these 3 sides on each piece. Then I'll attach my my designer paper. Thanks for sharing, Penny. Attach my designer paper here. There we go. Isn't that cool looking? I just love that. Okay, now before I put this down, I'm going to put a little piece of tear and tape on here. I feel like I didn't do it as low as I want it. Oh well. Did I cut that piece? There's those pieces. Man, I can't keep track of anything this morning. I have these 3 pieces, then I need 1 more piece that I know is cut somewhere. Where? I don't know. So I guess we're going to cut a new one. Oh my goodness. Try not to order this sweet as bad as you want it. Oh, well, maybe it'll still be available. I don't know, but I think you're going to need to get it. Well, and the designer paper is going away regardless if the cardstock or the bundle stays. The suite will not stay. Maybe the embellishments, maybe the bundle, but for sure not the designer paper. And yes, I fell in love with it and had to have it. I think it was the first one of the first ones that I got. Okay, so I have this on here because I just wanted it plain on the front. I'm totally copying exactly the way that that Linda did for the swap that she gave me. Oh, there it is. Okay. So now that's just to hold on while I'm trying to do this, and it'll sort of hold it down to the card. So this is going on here. Isn't that just so sharp? I just love this. Okay. Now I have this stylish shape die that I already cut. That as far as I know, it still is not available. It wasn't available last week for club. I forgot the date. I feel like it's April something, so it'll be a couple weeks yet, potentially. So this is actually not from this bundle. Excuse me, but Linda had used this and I liked it. You could use it as a birthday card or even a Father's Day card, that sort of thing, or just a hello card. So this is from the, what do you call it? Playing in the Rain with all the cute animals. So that's that. Gonna put a few dimensionals on the back here. I had my dimensionals in sight. Imagine that. Just couldn't find my embossing folder for a while. Okay. So I like to put this sort of across all three borders there. Or all three lines is what I had in mind. I guess it's just 2 lines, three columns. Okay, and that's it. Isn't that cool? So other than, I mean, there's die cut and there's embossing, but it's a really simple card and it's just amazing. I just love it. Okay. Thank you. I'm glad that you like it too. Okay. So, as I mentioned, I know I love the pop of color too. And for some reason, I think it's because I think it's Harley colors is like the black and gray and orange. So you often see orange with this. Thank you. Thanks for sharing too. Okay. So I should bring it back. One of my team members says that I always pull this away too quick. Yeah, Harley colors. I know you could do so many things with this. Like a different embossing folder and a different piece of designer paper here. Totally different colors. Yeah, I like it too. It's funny, even though I'm not a motorcycle person at all, I'm a motorcycle snob, and when a motorcycle goes by and it's it doesn't have the Harley rumble, I'm like, that's not a Harley. Okay, so Abigail Rose caught my attention when I was looking for something. I don't know what it was. And so I just wanted to use this. So this next card that I'm going to do uses scraps, which we all end up with scraps. And layout, or it's not the layout because I turned it landscape instead of portrait. But this idea, the concept, is from Sam Hammond in the UK. And so I'm using my scraps. Now I got to find them. I buried them with my catalog that I had to look up. Where are they? Oh, they're there. So I'm going to start with my card base again and get that set up. Obviously, this is not a scrap. I mean, it could have been left over from something, but it was not. I just cut it. So this is my card base. So it's Petal Pink, and this is Sahara Sand. Even though Sahara Sand is not actually in this, he only has 3. That's funny. How can you not have this stamp set if he has 3 Harleys? Holy smokes! You need to get it. Yeah, they are pretty cool. So even though Sahara Sand is not in this designer paper, I looked on the back, it's not there. It's actually Crumb Cake. But I don't know, I just liked Sahara Sand with my design. So I'm going to show you my pieces of my scraps first. So one of these it's the same piece. But I'm using 2 different sides of it. And then I just cut a piece of this one. So, I'm not going to tell you what this is. I'm going to build it and then see who can figure out what I'm doing first. I got to make sure that's the one that I want. Yeah, I want the big, yeah, that's good. So there's that back and that back and that back. Okay, so I'm putting adhesive on the backs of these scraps, and I'm putting them on Sahara sand. Oh, I forgot. I should also do my one stamp. So I'm going to set these aside for just a second. So I'm also using the stamp set. Nope, that's not the one. Using the stamp set. I was trying to decide which one I wanted. One Happy Family. And I'm going to use Celebrating You. So even though these colors are soft, it's a fun card. And so I decided to stick with this, even though it's a really fun font. So I don't know. I just decided to go with it, even though it seemed like it needed something a little bit more delicate. But we're going with this. So here's my card base so far. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to do these one at a time so I don't get them. No, I'm not. I'm going to put adhesive on the backs of all of these. So this is something that you could do with pretty much any size of scrap that you had. So I'm folding this in half. This is about 5 inches of black baker's twine, which is, it doesn't come just black. You have to buy it in it's a naturals pack or something. So there's white and crumb cake or Sahara sand, I'm not sure which, and black in there. All right, so there's one. Can you tell what I'm doing? Fold this in half. It's hard sort of to keep these straight and not get them twisted. Yeah, shopping bags. And the last one. Good job, girls. Very astute. Okay, oops. Come on. Okay. Now for one more little help, I'll say. I'm putting a little bit of liquid glue on here to help it stay down to the card, because I'm not, maybe I should, but I don't think Sam did, and I don't feel the need to. I don't want to. I don't want to do dimensionals. I just want it to be flat to the card. Okay. So we're gonna go this one here. And this one here. And this one here. Ha! Isn't that so cute? I love it. Does it say anything about me that I recognize a shopping bag? That's like, I love that, Jamie. That's too funny. Okay, And then one last bling, of course. So I'm using champagne rhinestones. And of course my take your pick tool. This is amazing for that. So I'm gonna pick it up. Need to squish it down. It was too fresh. Pick it up. My off camera. Probably can't see because it just looks far away today for some reason. Oh, I must have moved this. There. It's all done. Isn't that awesome? So obviously you'd have to make a whole lot of cards to use up your scraps with this tiny of an idea, but I just loved it. So this would be cool. This could be anything, but it makes me think of birthday sort of thing. So obviously you could change up the colors with this too. I definitely had in mind fun colors at first, but then I don't know, this just looked a little tiny bit sophisticated or something. I don't know. It caught my eye yesterday. So, okay. So I'm going to take you back up. So I'm going to put you backwards again, upside down you, and bring you up. Okay. So here is my shopping card. I love it. So what sorts of designer papers do you guys have in mind that could use for this? I was thinking of Hues of Happiness. I almost used that. I feel like any of the... you wouldn't have to use designer paper as your background. I used designer paper for my background. But you could make a subtly stamped background. Oops, that's the same card. But anyway, I don't know. That was just what I chose. And then here's it didn't end up with any embellishments. It just looked sharp this way. So I love that. Thank you. I'm glad that you love them both. So what is going on? So next week, I will be able to pre-order stuff from the new catalog. And by the way, if you join my team, you also can pre-order stuff next week. And I will be pre-ordering catalogs. And I'm not sure how quickly they will come. But I will let people know when they are available. I know it's so exciting. So we get to see just the online version of the catalog today. We don't have it in our hands yet, though it's exciting. I just think it's so cool for these people. I think maybe I told you last week that a week or two ago, the current years, or maybe for the past year, I don't know how you say that. The $1 million career sales achievers, they were in Utah last week, a couple weeks ago. And, I don't know if they got their catalog or if they just got to see the catalog. I have a feeling they got one, but now I suddenly don't remember if they got it. So that was an awesome perk for them to be able to have. They had an awesome celebration for their amazing achievements, and that's just too cool. So I don't have any class sort of news for you right now. Next week is my Dazzling Card Club, but registration already closed for it, and I'm cutting for it and stuff like that. So probably, I'll have to think, probably next week I will decide and prepare for you and show you whatever bundle I'm going to be using for my next card club that you can sign up for. So thank you very much for joining me today. I will be back later today, late this afternoon or evening, with retiring information, and so exciting time. So thank you for joining me today, and I will see you again next week. Have a great week. Be safe out there. I don't know if where you are, if it's snowing at all, but it sort of is here. I don't know if it's sticking to the ground. So thank you so much, and have a wonderful day. I will talk to you later. Bye.